Kovalev versus Ward. What can we say? An epic first fight, controversy, whining, crying, complaining, fans not happy about the result, just the usual spill in the YouTube. But we have a rematch in a couple of weeks' time, and then hopefully the question will be settled as to who is the best between these two fighters. You know, Andre Ward came through adversity, took Kovalev's best shot, went down. He got back up, he won the rest of the rounds, in my opinion, and he, came out victorious. But Kovalev, I think Kovalev was a little bit overconfident in the first fight. I think Kovalev thought Andre Ward was going to fold. He thought as soon as he hit Ward, it was going to be over. Ward was just going to, melt into the, basically capitulate. But it didn't seem to happen. Kovalev did not anticipate the fact that Andre Ward had this unquestioned will to not be beaten. And this is going to be a war of attrition, because Kovalev now knows that Andre Ward is not going to quit. Andre Ward is not going to back down. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. The more I was thinking about this fight, the more I think to myself, you know what? Both fighters will not want to leave the result of this fight to the judges. I don't think both fighters really want to go the distance. But specifically from my point of view, I think Kovalev, mentally, I think Kovalev's broken. I think Kovalev, the air of invincibility in his mind, I think is gone, because Andre Ward is not terrified of Kovalev. Andre Ward has taken Kovalev's best shot, and I don't think Kovalev can handle it. I think Kovalev mentally is a shot. In terms of this fight, I think mentally, I think Kovalev, it's over for Kovalev mentally. I think he's going to be all over the place, because I think Andre Ward is going to put in so much pressure, especially now to the fact that he's tasted Kovalev's power, and I don't think Andre Ward is going to back down. And I personally think that Kovalev is going to fold. I think mentally Kovalev is going to lose it, and I just got this picture in my head about the Andrew Golota, Kovalev going, doing some dirty tactics and dirty fighting, and using his elbows, and I would not be surprised if I see some low blows in this fight, because I think Kovalev is gonna panic, because he's gonna have this extreme frustration, his demeanor is just gonna be all over the place, and I just see an Andrew Golota situation, and for me personally, I see a DQ. I see a disqualification in this fight, because I think Kovalev is he's gonna lose it. I think Andre Ward is just so composed. I think Andre Ward is just so focused. I just think determination, this will. People might doubt him. I don't know why you should doubt Andre Ward. He's been through the mill. He's been through the grinder. He's taken Kovalev's best shot, and I don't know what Kovalev has more to give. He hadn't. I see Kovalev resorting to some really shitty, dirty tactics. That's what I see, because he's, if this fight is a pure boxing fight, match, pure, in terms of pure boxing, no bullshit, just pure boxing. Andre Ward beats Kovalev 9 times out of 10. Yeah, Kovalev's got a lot of power, but still, Andre Ward knows how to take that power away from Kovalev. He knows how to make Kovalev uncomfortable, to not give Kovalev the space for him to actually extend himself, to actually lay, to lay that power. To me, I just think the frustration is just gonna, take over for Kovalev. I just think he's just gonna be overwhelmed. He's gonna be frustrated, and he's just gonna go do something stupid, and there's gonna be a DQ, and Ward is gonna win. Obviously, if that's how I see it. That's how I see it. So that's what I see. That's how yeah. It'd be obviously for the sport of boxing, it'd be great if it's a pure boxing. A matchup and it made the best man win and all that kind of stuff. But I think Kovalev, I don't think he's there. I think mentally he's just gone. I think mentally, I don't see how he's gonna get it back because Andrew Ward is just in the zone. Ward's not gonna deviate from his game plan. But Kovalev, I don't know. Kovalev, just mentally, I just can't see how he's gonna get it together because he in his back of his mind he knows Andrew Ward is taking his best shot. Anyway, what do you guys think? I see a disqualification. I see a Andrew Ward victory, and I just see some bullshit. That's what I see, because they're it's just the way I look at it. It's just what I see, man. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on this fight. We've got a couple of weeks before we actually see the fight, but still, I'm really excited, and I hope Andrew Ward obviously comes out victorious. Peace.